recording has been resumed.
A very happy evening to all. Thank you for joining into the session. In the last class, we have been studied how to load our downloaded Kali Linux into our virtual box. In very simply, we have just downloaded from the internet of Kali Linux, this one, and we have just unzipped the file and followed with just double clicking on the blue color icon, which we have been seen in the yesterday's folder. It is automatically loaded in the virtual box. So in the simple way, we can able to load whatever the operating system you want, you can do it. So today, let's see how to download Parrot Mission and how we can able to load it into our virtual box. Kindly do along with me. Open any browser. Let's type here Parrot Security OS. Parrot Security OS. And click on the very first link, that is download Parrot OS. Download Parrot OS. If you are unable to follow, let me know in the chat so that I can able to repeat it once again. So this is the security edition version, my dear friends. You can able to download from directly from here. So here, as we are using a virtual box to load it as well as to run it, the operating system. So here also we need to click on OVA file. Why? Here it is clearly mentioned that virtual box optimized images. Understood? So virtual box optimized images. So that is the reason why we need to download directly from here. Click on download button. You can able to download very easy. In my case, there is an issue. It seems DNS address could not found. Okay. Just give me a second. I will copy and I'll open. Yes. So are you able to see here? It is showcasing an error for me, but in the background, it is started downloading the Parrot Mission. Let's check this out in my another browser, because is this browser issue or else I also don't know. I need to check it out. So let's go to the google.com and Parrot Security OS. Clicking on very first link, that is download Parrot. Yes. So here let's click on OVA. Okay. So it is showcasing an error, but here also it is started. So error is not from one browser. So this is not an error. We can leave it. Okay. So like that, please download your Parrot Security Mission. I am canceling that Parrot Security Mission download. Okay. Because it is 10 GB. You people also don't download now. Just know the process. Once we have end this session, then you can able to download it. Okay. It is 10 GB of file. Kindly download it. Tomorrow we'll see how we can able to load it, the Parrot Mission, into our virtual box. Now we need to understand very important things, such as we need to learn what is virtual box. We have already seen, but the settings which we have not seen. So today let's go and check all the settings of virtual box. The very first setting is file. Click on file. Here you can able to see preferences. Preferences means whatever the settings which belongs to virtual box. I'm not talking about virtual machines. Machines means operating system. Virtual box means this is the application. So I'm talking about the application. So whatever the settings you want to keep or else you want to change, where it is downloaded, and what is the input state, what are the updates, we can able to check from here. Check for updates. If you click on this toggle, every day it will be automatically checking the updates. In the meanwhile, you can change your language. A display size, that means whatever you are seeing this manager, what is the size you want to keep. and proxy, that is belongs to internet, and interface. Okay, all these will be keep as auto. So don't change any settings, don't change any settings. Just know what are the settings of VirtualBox. That's it. Let's go into the next thing, import appliances. If you click on this import appliances, it is asking a file to select. Okay, but here I'm not selecting anything. But you need to understand what is meant by importing. Yesterday, what you have been done, downloading Kali Linux, double clicking, it automatically redirected to VirtualBox, and here you can able to see. That is one process. And here, whatever you are able to see, this is second process. Here we are clicking manually, going into the same location like this, going into the same file like this, and we can able to see here the file. So it is not showing in my case because I have already loaded. Okay, we can import like this also. This is one more setting. Don't import like this. This is just a thing you need to understand. Export appliances. What is meant by export appliances? For example, in the browser, you have been gone to Parrot Security Operating System. You have seen, you have gone to download section, and here you can able to see this OVA file. But you need to get one doubt. How these people has been already built one operating system and simply they have kept in the internet to download for the world. But how these people has created this operating system with this much very simple. Previously, if anyone who know the knowledge, we can download the operating system file in ISO format only. ISO. Okay. ISO formats. So what we need to do? We need to burn that ISO file into one CD. Okay, CD. And then putting that CD into laptop, going into the boot managers, going into the settings of boot, and there we need to do some settings so that we can able to writing means not writing, we can able to load the OS from CD to laptop. That is one process. Previously we have done a lot of times. The next technology is pen drive. The same ISO file need to flash it in the pen drive by using some tools such as Rufus. By using these tools, we can able to create our ISO file for the bootable purpose. Okay, this is a pen drive like this. We need to provide here Windows file, ISO file. See here, ISO file. Just click on start. It will change your pen drive into normal pen drive into bootable pen drive. See, create a bootable USB drives like this. So after creating that USB into bootable, and by using that USB, we can able to load or install our ISO into the laptop. That is one process. Now, as technologies evolved drastically, a lot of different ways we can able to download one operating system. So those are called here. These many types of files are present. For everything, the same Parrot security mission is present. So don't get any confusion why I'm seeing all these things, why they have kept this OVF file. So now imagine there is an operating system running in the virtual box, but somehow my SSD got crashed. So that what we can able to do, the operating system which is loaded in the virtual box, or else whatever the files which is loaded in my SSD, if my SSD is got crashed, everything is lost. I can't get it back again. Got it? So that is the reason why, if at all any important files are present, or else if you want to do any settings in the operating system, or else any important things has been loaded into the operating system, and you are thinking that these should be with you forever. It forever. So that is the reason why what we can do, there is an option called cloning the operating system. How we can clone an operating system? By using export appliances. If I click on any operating system like this, and if I click on export appliances, automatically it will ask, click on finish. So here also we need to select one operating system, whatever you want to export, I mean taking a clone, and then click on finish. Automatically in this location, in this location, see uses by the documents, in this location, one OVA file will get, so that after getting that OVA file, you can share to the world. So now, whatever the settings you have kept in the operating system, whatever the username, password which you have kept in the operating system, everything will be taken a clone. The operating system will take a clone, so that you can share to multiple people in the world. That is the process why yesterday we have downloaded our Kali Linux machine OVA file, simply double clicked, it is came into our virtual box. We have been turned on. After that, we have known the username and password is Kali and Kali. Okay. So now I think you got the picture without anything, just by downloading a OVA file, clicking a double clicking, the same file which is created by the researcher has been we are using. Understood? This is very simple. Okay. And yes, that's it. In the same way, you can also download your OVA of Parrot Mission. And tomorrow I'll showcase you how we can able to load our Parrot Mission into the virtual box. Understood, my dear friends? Any doubts until here? How the world has been changed and why the technology has been changed, and what are the types of operating systems we can able to load it in the. Yes, I think there is a doubt. I got one. Yes. No. Okay then. Good. Very good. Thank you for collaborating, Vinod Kumar. Done. So like this, there are a lot of different types, my dear friends. Okay. So tomorrow I will showcase you a lot of things more. And now I will be showcasing you one PPT. Let's go into the next one. Okay. Yesterday we have learned types of hackers. Okay. Today we'll be going to use our Kali Linux machine, which we have downloaded. So let's start our Kali Linux mission. I'm starting in my case. Before going into start, we need to learn a small settings. Export is completed. In the tools, already we have seen everything. That means extension we have seen. And here, whatever you are able to see, these are all the things as kept in the tools section. So that is the reason why we can't, I'm not explaining you again and again. In upcoming sessions, we will be going into network place, and here we need to do some settings. So right now I'm not explaining this one because you will get confusion again. Okay. So let's see some small settings which belongs to specifically of an operating system. Okay. Until now we have seen settings of virtual box, but now let's see the settings of operating system. If you click on any operating system like this, you are able to see in the right side column a lot of settings. So what are all these things? Let's go to the sections, clicking on settings like this. So here, if you want to change the name of your operating system, you can just click on like this here and change the name. And here we can able to observe what is the operating system. That is called Linux variant. And what is a subtype of operating system? That means Linux is derived from Debian version. Okay. For example, if you want to understand this one very clearly, Android is one operating system. From Android, if you clearly observe in the Samsung phones, you can able to see they are using one UI. If you clearly observe in Vivo phones, they are using FunTouch OS. How this is possible? They are taking a core operating system from the Google, that is Android, and whatever the settings they want to do, they are doing. Whatever the features they want to add, they are adding, and then they are preparing their own operating system. So here also in the same way, Debian is the master. From Debian, Linux is derived. Understood? Don't get any confusion here. Very simple. So OS version is 64-bit. Why 64-bit? My laptop architecture is 64-bit. So that is the reason why I need to download 64-bit here. Okay. So if you go little scroll down here, we can able to see system settings. in the system settings, motherboard. This is called memory. Memory means our RAM. So here automatically it is allocated 2048 MB. That means 2 GB of RAM. Who has given these settings? Not I, not you. The researcher who has prepared this OVF file, he has kept 2 GB minimum. Okay, if we want to change, now we can change it. That is up to us based on our laptop configuration. Okay, and here we can able to see hard disk, optical, floppy, and things, everything in the BIOS only. Okay, here BIOS only. So don't change any settings. Chipset is PII X3. So don't change this anything, because if at all if you change on into anything, compatibility issues may occur. So that the operating system which we cannot able to use it. So don't change any settings here. And let's go into the processor. So here, what is the processor? How many CPUs we have been allocated? V means researcher has been allocated. So automatically he has allocated 2 CPUs per this one operating system. So if you want to increase, you can increase. That is up to you. And acceleration means whatever the screen you are able to see, that is called acceleration. So don't change anything here also. Just learn what is what, that's it. And display screen, a remote display, recording, all these things has been automatically configured by the researcher, and then the same settings has been enabled here also. Okay, yes, let's go little down. This is called storage settings. How in our laptop storage will be there, here also automatically it will take some storage. So that is called the storage settings. Okay, this is the file of Kali Linux. If you clearly observe here, it is taking 80 GB of storage. 80 GB of storage. But until now, it has been utilized 20 GB. Got it? Researcher has allocated 80 GB of space. But after loading from the 80 GB, 20 GB it is utilized. Okay? So this is the location. This is the audio. And very important thing which we need to learn the entire course is network. In the network, you can able to see here adapter number 1, adapter number 2, adapter number 3, and adapter number 4. Why all these things I am able to see? In the real-time situations, you can able to see in your host machine, these one. I will showcase you. ncpa.cpl. Here these are called adapters in my Windows 11. Here I'm using one Wi-Fi adapter, one Bluetooth adapter is there, 3, 4, 5. Okay, these adapters are belongs to virtual box. If you are able to see virtual box host, virtual box virtual adapter, virtual box Ethernet, like this. Okay, in my laptop, the main adapter is my Wi-Fi adapter. So by using this Wi-Fi adapter, I'm using my internet. So in the same way, imagine we can able to use multiple adapters at once. Okay, how that is possible means, here adapter number 1, the tick mark is enabled. Adapter number 2, it's disabled, so on. If you want to use the adapter number 2, 3, 4, and 4, simply just enable like this. Understood? Here it is showcasing that not attached. Okay, we need to attach one cable virtually. Okay, everything remember that only virtually. Okay, so I'm disabling right now. This is not an important right now to enable. We need to enable in our upcoming sessions. Okay, so imagine now your laptop is present in front of your eyes. You have been connected your laptop to internet via Wi-Fi. Imagine if you disconnect your Wi-Fi and keeping Ethernet cable. So now no people are using Ethernet cable, and first of all, the manufacturer has been removing the Ethernet port also. In my laptop, the port itself is not there. Okay, so imagine you have been connected one Wi-Fi and keeping one Ethernet. keeping one more Ethernet by using USB also. Like that also we can able to do it. If anyone don't know, I can showcase you. You can able to use Ethernet cable by using USB port. Ethernet USB adapter. By using like this, you can able to use your Ethernet cable also. So for this updated laptops too. So imagine you have been connected via Wi-Fi, again keeping one Ethernet cable manually, again using these sockets and keeping one more Ethernet cable virtually, or else if you are taking this double port and keeping 2 to 3 Ethernet cables to one laptop. At that time, at that time, automatically your laptop will enable this adapter number 2, adapter number 3, adapter number 4, so on. Got it? But here we are using only one. That is the reason it is automatically enabled. I think you got to understand what is meant by adapters, why it is disabled. If you want to enable, what we need to do. Any doubts, please let me know. And here we need to understand a lot of networking types. So don't worry. I will showcase you some slides, then I will explain you so that you can able to understand very much clearly. And going into ports, what is the ports it is using? Everything we can able to see here. But right now we are not doing anything. So that is the reason why it is everything is disabled. Don't enable until I say. So USB. What is USB? To your laptop, if you keep pen drive, automatically laptop will detect the pen drive. Correct? But how it is detecting? The core functionality you need to understand in the background, because there is a USB controller software is present in your motherboard. It knows how to behave if a pen drive is kept inside. Okay, pen drive is plugged in. In the same way, for virtual box also, there is a option called USB controller enabling. But if you keep any pen drive here, you can't able to automatically detect. Then how I want to use? Immediately you need to click on plus mark. Here you are able to see all these things. Say, this is my microphone. I am not connected to microphone to virtual box because it is no need. And in the same way, you can able to see the pen drives also if you have been connected to your original laptop. So just clicking on this one, it will add it. It will come and add to here. Understood? So like this, you can able to use USBs, cameras, web cameras, external things, everything you can connect to your virtual box manager. So that after connecting, we can able to use those all things from these operating systems. Got it? And here, one more important thing we need to understand is shared folders. What is meant by shared folders? Here we can able to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so on. There are a lot of operating systems are present, including my host machine. Including my host machine, there are a lot of operating systems are present in this laptop. My goal is to forward one file from one operating system to another operating system. Understanding? My goal is to forward. Example, take this icon, take this file. I want to forward, copy paste this file to my Kali Linux. I want to do copy paste this file to my Windows 10. I want to copy from this file to Windows 7, or else from Windows 7 to Windows 10, Windows 10 to Parrot Security Mission, from Parrot to Metasploitable 2 Mission, like this. How that shared thing can be workable means we need to create one folder like this in our host mission, and we need to give this host missions folder rights to all these missions like this. How? For example, let's see. First, I'm removing everything. You can do along with me this one. After going into any settings, click on any one and go to settings column and go to the very last, that is shared folders path. After coming here, create one folder here, right click, click on folder, and whatever the name you want, you can keep it. Okay, whatever the name you want, you can keep it. So in my case, I have kept trainings. This is very empty file. So now I want to showcase this training into all the files, all the operating systems here. Just click on the plus mark, folder path, give it the folder path. In my case, it is in the desktop. Click on desktop, click on trainings. So we have given the path, folder name, it is trainings only. I'm not changing anything. Mount point, don't keep anything. Just simply click on auto mount and make it global. If you're not clicking on global, if you're not clicking on go global, it will be allocated to only one operating system. Okay. If you make it global, how many operating systems are present in your virtual box? This folder can able to access from all the operating systems. If you're not clicking this one, making global, only one operating system can able to access this file. So that is not my target. So here we need to share the files in our upcoming session from one operating system to another operating system. So that is the reason why click on make global. Don't click on read only. If you click on read only, you can't do any editings. So that is the reason why only enable these two options. Click on OK. Done. Completed. Click on now. The last thing is user interface. So this is not up to us. This is just a user interface. Just click on OK. That's it. So now we have been checked all the settings of VirtualBox, all the settings which is linked to an operating systems. All these settings we have been learned. If you are having any doubts, let me know, or else you can watch the recording. And yesterday's recording, I have got some messages in the WhatsApp from students that yesterday's recording is delayed. Yes, due to my electricity issue, so I'm not able to do it. In soon, you will be able to see yesterday's and today's recording also. Got it, my dear friends? So now, let's turn on, in my case, Windows 10. You please don't do it, or else Windows 7, I'll turn it on. You please don't do it, just see. Clicking on Windows 7 and click on Start. Let's give some time to the virtual box to start it. Based on your laptop speed, the operating system will start, my dear friends. My laptop is i5 13 Gen. So that is the reason why it is a bit slow. So let's minimize this until the time it will start. Yes, it is getting started. So we need to load all these machines also, whatever you are seeing in my case. In my case, whatever all the you are seeing, I mean Metasploit 2 and Kali Linux and Windows 10 and Windows 7. These four are very important. Remaining all that is not an mandatory. That is up to you. So here I am not telling the password because in our upcoming days you need to hack this Windows 7. So that is the reason why I'm not telling the password. In our fourth module, we will be understand how we can able to hack our Windows 7, how we can able to hack our Windows 10, and all the things will be comes in the module of system hacking, that is fourth and fifth modules. So let's click on this folder. Let's go to computer. Here, what you are able to see, trainings. Click on here. It is empty. Now I'll try to paste one file here. Test. Are you able to see here? Test. Did I do anything? No. So in the same way, you people also, I will showcase you in our upcoming days after loading all the operating systems while the topic is coming for the sharings. We need to share the files like this. Okay. In our module of malware threats, where we will be creating the viruses. At that situation, the sharing folder we need to use very fast. That means we will create one virus in one operating system and we will share that virus to another operating system. Okay. So at that time, we can use these settings. Got it, my dear friends? Yes. Now let's turn on our Kali Linux machine and let's learn the features of Kali Linux machine. Shutting down this one. So whenever there is no use of the operating system, so kindly shut down. Please never ever ever click the into mark or the cancellation mark which you are able to see for the operating system. Why? As previously I have told you, right? SSD if crash, what we can do? In the same way, your operating system may also get crash. That I have faced the situation. So that is the reason why I'm telling you, please don't click cancel directly. Okay, if you take time also no problem, but try to do shutdown, then only close it. Okay, so now I'm opening Kali Linux machine. If you want, you can also do along with me. So this is not a going to go practical, but just listening. But if you want to see the experience of the Kali Linux in your mission, then you can also turn on with me. Yes, give it some time, my dear friends. It need to get turned on. Until that time, if you want to speak anything, if you are having any doubts, you can let me know without any issues. So once operating system is started, you can simply click on cancel of the virtual box manager. If you click on cancel, nothing will happen. The operating system will be running in the background. Okay. If you want to open, you can open. That is up to you. So here I'm not opening. Yes, the password is Kali and the username is also Kali. Yes, I hope all the people has been turned on your machines if you want to see the experience, the features, or else that is up to you. Okay. Yes. So now we need to understand here the dragon icon, which you are able to see in the top left corner, that is called applications. If you click on that dragon symbol, I mean dragon icon, we can able to see all the applications we'll be calling as tools. All the tools you can able to see here itself only. Got it? So if you want to keep anything into favorite, you can keep it, or else recently used. So on the demo session, I have been used Wireshark, so it is automatically kept in the recently used. If you go and click on all application here, you can able to see all the applications which are loaded in this Kali mission. Okay, all the applications. So don't worry, we will be using maximum applications. For example, here AR ping is there and ARP spoof is there. Okay, we will not be using two tools. Why? Because the usage is same, but the two tools has been invented by the two different organizations. So that is the reason why we will be using any one tool. For example, okay, don't be imagine that we will be learning all the tools. No, whatever is important, by using we can do hacking. Those are things we can able to learn. Okay, this one document where we don't need. So that is small an example. Okay, and here usual applications means whatever you are able to see in front of your eyes, like accessories, graphics, or else anything video. So those all things, system settings, we can able to see from here. Coming to very important, is called here reconnaissance, resource development, initial access, execution, persistence. So like this, these all the things we will be learning in our day-to-day life in this course. Got it? So everything, there are some tools in the right side like this. Okay, for every each and every category, we can able to learn like this, we can able to see like this, we can able to use like this. All the tools. Okay, operating system credential dumping, hash identification, password cracking. For the password cracking, what we'll be using? Like this. So for each and every category, we will be using the tools differently. So don't worry about all these tools right now. We will be learning maximum tools in our day-to-day life. So like this, you can able to get it, my dear friends. Next one is to minimize every application. Whatever the tools here you have been opened, to minimize within one click, simply you need to click on this icon. Okay. And to restore also, you need to click the same thing. And this is called the folders things. Okay. This is called the folder. How we can able to see in the Windows operating system. Same way here also we can able to see desktop, documents, downloads. Okay. Please keep remove from your mind that Kali Linux is only for hackers. I can't learn Kali Linux because it is full of coding. Okay. Like this people has been imagining, but coding will not be there. Zero coding. Okay. Very similar to Windows operating system, the Linux also. So don't worry, don't get fear anything. Okay, very simple. And here also you can able to see the same thing, places. Places covers all the things of which Windows is showing in the same manner. Documents, downloads, videos, trash, recent, everything. And here file system. What is file system? Here whatever we have been seeing here, this PC, this is called file system. Here also this is called file system. Okay. All the files. For example, here, how we can able to see all the files like this? All the files like this. In the same manner, here also we can able to see all the files. Okay. I will showcase you one picture so that you will get one idea. You will get one idea. So how we need to memorize all these things? Very simply, you will get one idea. So this is called trainings. The same thing which we have been seen. Did you understood? Trainings. Now here also we can able to see the same test file. So for every operating system, we can able to see the folder. So this is called browse network. So now we'll be not using anything here. So that's it about the settings of folder. Here we can able to see the text editor. Like how in the Windows we can able to see Notepad. In the same way here also we can able to see the one text editor. Okay, whatever you want, you can write it down. So daily turn on your Kali Linux and use at least half an hour so that you will be habituated to use Kali Linux. Okay. And coming after Firefox for the browser, terminal for the commands, terminal for the commands. So here you are able to see very a little size of Kali and Kali. If you want to increase the size, you need to click and hold Control Shift then plus mark. Hold your control button and shift button and click on plus mark like this. If you want to decrease the size, only click on control and then minus. Okay. To increase, control plus shift plus mark. To decrease the font size, control plus only minus like this. Okay. This is called terminal. And we have been having two types of terminals, not two, many types. So here this is called terminal. And here you can able to say root terminal. For root terminal, we need to give the password. The password is Kali. So this is called root terminal. If you carefully observe in the back side, it is Kali and Kali. Here it is root and Kali. And here it is dollar symbol. Here it is hashtag. Okay, hashtag symbol. So don't worry, in our upcoming class, we will be revising all these things, why it is differentiated. So right now, don't keep it into your mind. And it is PowerShell. PowerShell is of Windows. So we can able to use PS means PowerShell. In front of anything, you are able to say PS. That is called PowerShell. PS means PowerShell. So like this, there are three different terminals. Including that, there is one more terminal in Windows that is called CMD. This is called command prompt. Okay, command prompt. So we will be calling all this together as shell. Shell, shell. For example, I will give one small example so that you will be understanding very clearly. Now, you have hacked my laptop. In my laptop, it is running a Windows operating system. After hacking, you will not get directly my screen. This is not a Google Meet or else our Zoho Meet. No. You will be can't able to see everything in the graphic. Then what we can able to see? After doing hacking, you will be able to see only this one line. This terminal. After hacking, you will be able to see only this terminal. By using that terminal, we can do everything whatever we want. We can bring graphical also later by using the terminal. So if I tell you now, do a hacking of Windows laptop and bring the terminal, that is a wrong dialogue. We need to tell that do a hack of Windows and showcase me the command prompt. That is a good dialogue. And for example, I am using Kali Linux. So that what I can tell, do a hacking of Chinna's laptop and bring the terminal. That is a good one. Here I can't use again command prompt. Why? In Kali Linux operating system, there will be no command prompt, only terminal. Okay, but every time using all these words are very disturbing. Okay, because first of all, we don't know. In this case example, I am telling that in my laptop so and so operating system is running, but you don't know what is your beside people laptop, what the operating system he is using. Simply you want to do hacking, but after doing hacking, what you will get receive? You may receive command prompt, you may receive terminal, or else you may receive root terminal, or you may receive PowerShell also. So by using all these words, it is very disturbing. That is the reason why we will be calling as shell. Shell means covering of all these 4 different names, we will be calling as shell. Okay. So from today onwards, if I tell you, do a hack of so and so laptop and bring the shell. That means you need to do hacking and you need to showcase me so and so terminal or else command prompt or else PowerShell, whatever it is. You can call it as shell. Why? In the background, we will be calling as shell code will be running. For example, here if I type hi and clicking on enter, something result I have, it came. How it is running means background, there is a shell code it is running. There is a shell code it is running. That is the reason why we are able to see some result here. So that is the reason why we will be calling as shell. I think you are getting the point. From today onwards, if anyone is telling that I have got shell from so and so device, do you know? That means he has hacked his laptop and he has got reverse connection and he is able to see this terminal like this and he can able to do whatever he want. He will not tell that I have done hacking. He will tell that I have compromised or else I have got shell from so and so device. Did you know? Very enthusiastic like this, he will ask you. Okay, understanding? So like this, from tomorrow onwards, don't call it separately. While learning hacking or else in the hacking methodology, we'll be calling as shell. In examinations also, our main goal is to bring the shell. What is the meaning? We need to hack the machines and we need to get the reverse connection like this command prompt. So in examination questions also, they will be asking you like this only. Yes, let's go to the next thing. And here, all these are screens, screen 1, screen 2, screen 3 and screen 4. Like this, how we can able to see in the windows in the same way here also, we can able to see screen 1, 2, 3 and 4. And this is the taskbar. And this is the CPU graph. And this is our Ethernet. So here it is telling that Ethernet is connected wide connection 1. Okay. Why it is connected into internet? From this Wi-Fi, from my physical room Wi-Fi to Windows. From Windows, it is forwarded to Kali Linux machine. So like this, the internet is came to Kali Linux inside. This is called sound, notifications, battery, time, and lock and shutting down like this. Got it, my dear friends? So this is the overall explanation about Kali Linux. settings. So from today, what you need to do, whatever you want in the Kali Linux, do it. That means open this tab, open this application, open this application. Don't worry, open this application and read whatever you are seeing like this. Whatever you are seeing like this. And then what you need to do, copy and do research in the Google. What is this application? This is called application name. What is this application? Why we need to use? What is the advantages if I use this application? So like this, get some knowledge based on different tools. Okay, that is your task of today. Maybe tomorrow Sunday there is no session tomorrow, so you can think that that is your task. Okay, research about any 5 tools from here. From here, do research about in the reconnaissance. Do research about any one tool. In the research development, do a research about any one tool from here. Like this, only do research about only one tools like this. If you are feeling good, then do research about all the 16 types. Okay, all the 16 types, or else only 5 tools. That is up to you. Okay. Yes. Do we need to prepare for that? Is up to you, Sai Kumar. If you want to prepare the PDF or else any file, that is more than good. Because yes, because after 1 or 2 months later, obviously you will forget things, because we are humans. Obviously we'll forget. And at that time, if you see this PDF, whatever you have been prepared, oh, that means you can able to simply recall all the things. That is one good way. Okay, so that is up to you. That is not a thing you can show me, but if it is you are preparing means, that is very fine. And after doing everything, if you want to send me the file, you can send me via mail. You can send me via mail. The mail is contacts@Vexonis, or else you can send me directly to my itself. Yes. Can you help me with top 10 tools so that I can work on? Okay, done. I will only tell you top 10 tools. Not only top 10, top 5 also I can tell. I can tell you. Very important 5 tools I will tell. So if you learn these 5, done. Okay. I will Vexonistechnologies.com. You can send me the report to this mail ID. I will cross check every report and I'll give reply to each and everyone without fail. Okay. You can make a note of this mail ID. Yes, let's take a short break, my dear friends, as it's 1 hour is completed. So still more half an hour our session is there. So let's take a short break for 10 minutes now. Then we will come into the platform again and we will discuss some more things which we need to understand more. Yes.
Recording has been resumed.
Yes, as Sai Kumari has been preferred for asking the task 1 like this, 10 tools. Yes. Okay, my dear friends, as I'm giving a small task for this weekend, you can please do a small research about all these things and prepare a documentation for the PDF and please share me to the mail ID. Okay. Please make a note of all these tools. One is Nmap. Nmap. What is Nmap? I just want to know only 3 questions for every tool. What is the tool? Why we need to use? In hacking, where it will be used? That is very different. Okay. I hope you understand. Yes. So now the very first Nmap tool number 1 is Nmap. Okay. Tool number 2 is Burp Suit. Burp Suit. Okay. Burp Suit. Same questions. What is Burp Suit? What is the usages of Burp Suit for the hacking? Okay. Burp Suit. So all the things which I'm telling now will be covering in our classes, but just for your references and for your thing, you need to understand. So that is the result. Just do a small research about all these things. Metasploit framework. Metasploit. While clicking on Metasploit, You will be able to see like this: metasploitable 2. Metasploitable is different. Metasploit is different. Let me know what is the differences between these two: metasploit and metasploitable. I want to know the difference between metasploit and metasploitable. Metasploitable in the documentation. But as of now, kindly do a research about Metasploit framework. Metasploit framework. Fourth tool is Wireshark. Fourth tool is Wireshark. Wireshark. In our course, I'll be explaining you all the tools how we can able to use. But as of now, just do the record. I mean, just read the background files. Okay, go to the website like this. Simply go to the website and read why we can able to use this one. Okay, read the website like this, read the configurations, and you will find a lot of configuration files like this. Okay, for example, nmap config file, nmap config file. Okay, like this. Okay, so like this, just read the config files. Okay, that is also will be added advantage to your skills if needed, and prepare a document of all these things. So Wireshark. The next tool is John. John the Riper. So in simply we'll be calling as John. The full name of the tool is John the Riper. So what is John the Riper and what is the usage of John the Riper? That's it. And if needed, you can able to read the configuration files also. That is also very good information. But use your manual things. Please don't use your AI tools. Okay, I'm not telling about to simply go to ChatGPT and give what is John the Ripper and what is the usages. Prepare a documentation. Please don't cheat yourself, my dear friends. Then you will be cheating yourself only, not me. Okay, please don't do like that. Next is Go Buster. Go Buster. Yes, Go Buster. Okay, I hope you people are all noting down. And don't worry, in the chat section also I'll be pasting. Don't worry. Go Buster. Okay. I think you people are noting down, my friends. SQL map. Very important tool. SQL map. Please read the configurations files, summaries. Okay. And do a research in the YouTube if possible. And see the videos of the creators. And you will get a lot of knowledge. It will be impacted if you are not learning in our upcoming classes. Nikto. 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 Okay. Please don't read this one. AI overview. Don't read this and don't read like this also. Okay. These are the summary scanners. Don't use any chat GPTs. Okay. Please go to the official website. Please go to the official website. Read here. Okay. Read here. This is important things like this. Read here. Okay. About, see here also we can able to get it. Okay, tools. If I tell you Nikto, and after going into the website you can able to see different types of tools. If you have time, just have a look on these types of tools also. That is up to you. Okay, Nikto. Aero dump or else air crack. Air crack. Air crack NG is the tool. Air crack NG is the tool. Don't worry, I'll explain you all the tools in our classes, but for your references, kindly make a note and do a research. Aircrack NG. Aircrack NG. After that, FUF. FUF. FUF is the tool. FUF is the tool. Kindly do a research about FUF. FUF. Okay. FUF. Done. So now I have given you total 10 tools, my dear friends. 10 tools. 10 tools of aircraft engine, aircraft engine, nmap, and burp suit, Metasploit framework, and Wireshark, and John the Ripper, and GoBuster, SQL Map, and finally Nikto. Okay. So kindly copy all these things and paste it in a notepad in your local laptop. Then from today onwards, do researching about these things and send me the report to my mail ID. Okay. If you are facing any issues, let me know in the WhatsApp group. I think everyone are present in the WhatsApp group. I will share you the link also, WhatsApp group link. I will share you the WhatsApp group link once again. If any people has been missed to join in that WhatsApp group, you can personally drop me a message in WhatsApp so that I can able to connect with you personally and I can solve your doubt. Yes. So that thing said, my dear friends, let's move on to a simple topic and let's wrap today's session. Okay. Yes. So now I'm turning on my Kali Linux. So already we have been learned. This is called a terminal. Okay. Here you are able to see sessions. So if you click on new tab, the new tab will come again in the same way. If you want to go with keyboard, Control Shift plus T. Control Shift plus T. Here also you can able to see Control Shift plus T. Okay. So we don't need all these things. Let's close these things and let's be in the first one. Yes. So very first thing we need to understand is from today we are starting some basic commands. Okay, basic commands. But if you want to understand the commands little bit more good, then you need to understand the file manager. Okay, file manager. For that one, I will be showcasing you one more picture. Please take this picture and keep your phone wallpaper if needed. That means I'm telling that very important. A Linux directory structure images. Okay. If you paste this picture on your wall and daily if you see and get memorized, that is more than happy for me. Okay. You can go with any picture you want. Frankly speaking, you need to understand each and every part of this one and what is the usage of this one. Then only you can able to memorize your Kali Linux very fast. Okay. In our upcoming classes, we need to work on maximum all those directories. I mean, all those files, folders. So just take this picture, any picture you want, and try to by heart it. Tomorrow is holiday, so try to do your this work also. That is also a small thing. That is my suggestion. Okay. I have been seen my career. I have seen a lot of students that if students ask any trainer asks the questions, or trainer gives any tasks, next day onwards they will not join in the class again. Okay. So please don't do like that. That is for your sake I'm telling, and that's not a mandatory. If you want to do your tasks, you can do it, or else you can leave it. Yes. So let's go it. The very first command is you name. You name. So here I can give you one more suggestion, my dear friend. One of my friend, when I was studying at 4 to 5 years back in the Linux, my habit is to write everything in the notepad digitally, not the pen and paper. Okay. And I suggesting you to everyone maintain one digital notes such as one notepad like this. Why? Now I'll showcase you. I told you name is the name. I mean, you name is one command. My way of learning is I will write the command like this. In the brackets or the parentheses, I will write its usage like this. Explain the type of OS. Just click on enter. Let's see the result. Understood? This is the result of uname command. Uname command. Here like this. This is my way of habit. In this like this, my whole career until today, if I see any new commands which I don't know, immediately I will copy the command and I'll paste it in my own notes. I'll paste it in my own notes. So try to maintain the digital notes. For example, for theory purpose, maintain physical notes. Whatever the slides I'm showcasing, write it in the physical notes. But whatever the commands I'm showcasing you, mention those commands in the digital notes. Why, sir? I'll be maintaining that also physical. If you maintain physical, there will be problem for the commands. Let's see. What is this symbol? Semicolon. This is colon. Imagine while you are writing with pen and paper, if I told you put down semicolon, by mistakenly you will keep colon. If I tell you colon, you will be keeping colon only. But due to the ink, sometimes it may look as semicolon after 1 month, not today. Okay. Or else, if I tell you keep single quote, okay. But while writing single quote, it got mistakenly to go somewhere left or right, like this. I mean, sorry, like this. Like this. I think you can't able to see here. Okay. Understand? This is called semicolon and this is called tick, which will be beside number 1 in the keyboard. Left side key beside number 1 numerical. This is called tick mark. So while writing this one in the physical notes, you will be able to get confusion after some months, not today. So that is the reason why, based on experience, I'm telling, please maintain digital notes. Why? In examinations, all the hacking related exams are open book exams. That means you can use internet, you can use your physical, you can use your digital notes. For example, today you are attempting one exam. For example, okay, there you can able to use Google, internet, whatever it is. No one will tell you anything. How I will write my exams until today is I have my digital notes. For example, I will show you my notes where it is. Just give me a second. Comments. Where it is. Comments. All comments. CM. Yes. All comments Linux. Yes. This is my digital notes. Okay. Total how many? 64,917 characters are there. Okay, this is my digital notes. Each and everything I'll mention like this, my dear friends. Module 2, in the module 2, what else I have learned? See, control plus alt plus T is equals to open terminal. Very, 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 very simply. Okay, I will. This is my way of learning. Whatever it is coming from the mouth of trainer, I will make it in a note. Why? Because after years, I will see these reports. Okay, and I will share this one of my all commands Linux. This file is present in my Google Drive also. Why in the Google Drive? Because while writing the exams, I will log in my Google Drive. In that examination mission, I will download this file in that mission, and I will use all the commands whatever I want, because it's an open book. We can take whatever we want. Okay, there is no rules and regulations like this. You can use your own digital notes. Okay, so that is my way of learning. I have told you, but it is not a compulsory. Based on your comfortable, that is up to you. Okay, let's see one more, two or three commands, and let's wrap this session. Uname is one command. For example, as a trainer, I know what is the usage of uname, and I can tell that you can able to see the type of operating system. But imagine you are learning on your own, or else after some days I'll be not there. But you want to learn commands usage without using AI, because don't rely everything on AI, because that's a habituation. Okay, that's a very, very bad habit. Try to learn first manually, then use AI to automate the process. Okay, you name hyphen help. This is one more command. Whatever the command you are giving, after that any one space or two space, that is up to you. After a space, two hyphen followed with help option. Click on enter. So now Kali Linux is the operating system, which system only teaches you how to use this operating system. Very good, right? Very good, right? In Windows, this option is not there. Yes, of course, it is there in the terminal, but in the graphical, it is not there. Okay, so whatever the command you are pasting like this, or else you are typing like this, and going with the help command, you can able to see how many types of usages we can able to use this command. For example, here only uname I have typed, and I got to know it's a Linux version. But I want to know very particularly system architecture only. System architecture only. Okay, then what I do? Then what I do? Simply I'll go with the hyphen capital A, or else this is one more alternate for hyphen capital A. You can use hyphen all, or else you can use hyphen A. That is up to you. This is two or same. Okay, here print all the information in the following order. Okay, which following order? This is the following order. If you want to know only kernel name, then simply uname hyphen, what is the kernel name thing? What is the kernel name? Hyphen yes. Okay, we are getting the kernel name. Kernel name will be also the same the operating system name. Okay, don't get confusion. So if you want to see kernel version, hyphen v. Okay, kernel version. This is called kernel version. If you want to see all the things at once, hyphen capital, hyphen small a. Okay, so like this: Linux, Kali, version, architecture. Okay, and followed the version again, and date, on the date which date you have been installed this mission. Okay, well, it's a GPU or else only terminal. So like this, whatever it is, I think now you are understanding. This is only one command, but remaining all are subcommands. Okay, understood? So these are called switches. Switches. This is called command. This is called switch. So from today, don't get confusion about switch and command. So everything will be calling as commands only. But specifically, if anyone asks you what is a switch, to know only kernel version, then immediately tell uname space is very important while talking. Uname space hyphen V. In interviews, I have seen a lot of interviews and I'll be dealing with a lot of people. In my experience, and my students who are going to interviews, they have also faced this situation which they have been given feedback to me also. The thing is, in interviews, some interviewers are asking what is the command for so and so activity. Okay. What is the command for so and so thing? Okay. But some people has asked very specifically, what is the switch you will use? For example, if a interviewer is asking you, if I want to know the type of OS, what is the command? Immediately you can tell uname. Uname. That is correct answer. But immediately he is asking you, by using uname, what is the switch to know exactly for the mission? Then immediately you need to tell hyphen M like this. Uname, don't tell only hyphen M. That is again wrong. Uname space hyphen M is the correct answer. Okay. Okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. No one will ask you about uname command in the interviews. I will tell you based on tools. For example, I have given you the task of Nmap. Nmap is having a lot of switches again. Okay. 100% every interviewer will ask you about Nmap and switches specifically. Very specifically. Don't worry. No one will ask you about uname. Okay. I know what recruiters will ask, what interviewers will ask. I will let you know to learn all those things in our upcoming sessions. Learn only those things because we have a lot of thousands of commands. Every thousands of command, millions of switches are there. You can't learn all those things, and that is a foolish thing also. So don't learn like that. Learn the command name, know the what is the usage of that command, leave it there itself only. Okay, leave it there itself. If you know, if you want to do specifically, immediately go to the help manual. Don't use chat gpt at that time. Okay, at that time don't use like this thing. Immediately go to help manual and you can able to simply you can able to another command is there such as man. You name, click on enter. What is man? Man means manual. Okay, man means manual. Now here you can able to you name, print system information, synopsis, you name, followed with switches or options, whatever thing you can able to do it. I'll be calling as switches. You can call it as options. That is up to you. Everything we have a lot of alternate names. So what is the description? Print certain system information with no options, same as hyphen yes. So that means hyphen s also we can utilize. See, same as hyphen s. Previous also we have seen, just typing uname we got the Linux name, uname space hyphen yes we got the same Linux name. So it is telling. So like this you can able to learn each and every switch like a manual. If you click on enter, let's go, we'll be going to the next line, next line. If you click on space, you'll be going to the next page. Okay, if you click on q, you will be quitting off of man. Click on q button in the keyboard, you'll be quitting the reading of the manual. So like this you can able to run the commands, learn the commands by using Kali Linux only. Got it, my dear friends? So that thing said, it's time to wrap the session. It's been 8:30. Anyone having any queries, any question, anyone want to speak, please raise your hand. I can enable your mic so that you can able to speak with me. Or else you can, if you are unable to speak, then you can type it in the chat box. The floor is open for QA. I can wait for 1 or 2 minutes. If it will no queries is coming, then we can wrap the session without any delay. Don't forget to shut down. Please don't simply cancel it. That is very wrong. Please do shut down, then only close it. Okay. Okay, no problem. As I'm not seeing any queries from anyone, I'm wrapping the session, my defense. Monday will be the last session of free, and from Tuesday, only the paid students will be getting the recordings. And Monday, we will be sharing the new registration link with the students who have paid the fees. Only from the new registration link, you need to do it the registration for the batch. After that, you'll be able to learn the concepts. So if you want to do the payment, I'll be showcasing you one more time of the website. Go to vexonistechnologies.com, open very first link, and go to the academy section. Scroll down, enroll in the batch, and fill up your details, agree the terms and conditions, and pay the fee. So that I'll get the mail. I can share you the alternate link in the Monday evening, so that, or else Monday morning, or else Monday evening, I'll share you personally with the mail, so that you can able to continue from Tuesday. Yes. Any more doubts to having anyone? Let's check our website. Whenever you are getting a free time, check the website. What are the services we are providing for the companies? Why or what is mean by all these things? Okay. Why we have mentioned mobile application PT? What is mean mobile application PT? What is API pen testing? What is mean API? Just do a small research. Okay. These are all tasks in the real time organizations. We need to perform all these tasks after getting the job. Okay. And we as a security company, we are providing to our clients all these tasks. Okay. All these testings we will be doing. So coming to GRC, so we will be giving all the audits related to GRC governance side. Okay. For the companies. So just whenever you are free, have a look on the services, do some research about the tasks. Yes. EMI option. Yes, of course. If at all any people are really struggling for the financial, and you are able to get any EMI option, if that is good, then no problem. We will accept the EMI option also in 2 EMIs. First you can pay now, and after 1.5 month you can pay one more EMI, or else that we will be discussing about our organization team. I'm just a trainer. Okay, so here we'll be discussing with the team, and for sure, yes, I know EMA option is available. If at all anyone is having EMA option, please send a mail to contacts page, contact@vexonistechnologies.com. Please send a mail to contacts page, so that they will be working upon you to provide EMA option to you. So kindly go to the website like this, go to here. Please do mail to contact@vexonistechnologies.com. So my team will reach you out, and they will explain you how the EMA option will be working, and what is the dates and everything. Okay. Yes. Any more doubts having anyone, or else we can wrap the session then. Okay. As I'm not seeing any queries to anymore, let's wrap the session, my dear friends. This is Chinna signing off. Have a nice day. Happy weekend. Bye bye.